Mike Collier is in a different position tonight, and
Right.
there's a reason for that.
An exciting position, and the position is to announce our newest chief meteorologist, Michael Seger, who will officially take the reins on May 1st, but you'll be seeing a lot of him in the evenings over the coming weeks. But we want to congratulate you, Michael. I know I said this earlier at 5 and 6. If you don't know Michael, he's a wonderful, wonderful individual, an incredible meteorologist, and an incredible storm chaser as well. How many tornadoes do you think you've seen in your career?
Not as many as what a lot of storm chasers has. I'm probably in that 70-ish range, maybe.
Only 70.
I honestly don't know what the exact number is, but that's probably about in that range is what I have seen.
That's amazing.
From little nothings to unfortunately very violent tornadoes as well.
Well, congratulations. And on your very first day in the position.
I mean,
what a day it is.
Yeah, we had this announcement planned for a while, and of course, might as well have severe weather on the day of announcement. But thank you very much for that, Mike. Thank you. I know Karen's been very supportive as well, as has everybody been here, and I'm just fully fortunate and blessed to take on this opportunity. But we do have some weather to talk about.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's get right to it. Hey, we had some big hail across parts of green country today. How about this? 4-inch diameter hail 2 miles south of Spavano. Those supercells were dropping some big chunks of ice. Shelter, 2-inch diameter hail. Tahlequah, we had a golf ball size hail. That's 1.75-inch diameter hail. Jay, golf ball size hail. Wilson, about 1.5, an inch and a half diameter hail. And just to give you an idea, to get hail this big, you have to have an updraft that is rising at over 100 miles per hour to be able to sustain such a block of ice before it falls to the ground. So that tells you the kind of storms that we were dealing with today. We had some very powerful storms, and the good news, those are moving on out. Our severe threat really winding down. You can see how, as expected, we figured this severe thunderstorm watch would continue to be trimmed away as we go through the evening hours, and it most certainly has. In fact, as far as our coverage area here locally, still only Latimer County included in that severe thunderstorm watch, but does include you here, Sequoia County and into LaFleur County as well. And it won't be much longer, and we'll probably be able to drop those counties too. You can still see some heavy rain here and some thunderstorms ongoing to the south and to the east. Most everybody else is quiet, but here around Poto, we've still got some showers and storms. We still have a severe thunderstorm warning right here. This is now moving out of Pushmataha County into southern portions of LaFleur County. Probably some hail with us and some heavy rain. That's going to track up to around Heavener here over about the next 15 to 20 minutes. But again, a lot of this is winding down. We've had tornado warnings across the state line in Arkansas. Earlier had a tornado right around Hot Springs, and this storm earlier also was tornado warned out here to the west, but it looks like that tornado warning has since been dropped. But severe threat will continue to push off to the east into Arkansas as we continue through the overnight hours. For us, we're going to enjoy a cool down as we head into the upcoming weekend. By tomorrow afternoon, we'll have a northerly breeze across the region. Temperatures will be a little closer to what is considered average for this time of year. And then going into Saturday, we'll keep that light north breeze going as high pressure tries to settle in. Getting some indications now that some of these showers may try to inch a little farther to the north. We're so far just going to have a slight chance of showers to the south, but we'll watch this. There might be a chance we have to add at least a slight chance of some showers by late in the day on Saturday, so we'll monitor that as we head through the day tomorrow. But overall, I still think the weekend should be a fairly pleasant weekend. Here's what it looks like from Brookside back toward downtown Tulsa on the Wade's RV Weather Camera Network. And what a view we've got here. That cooler air beginning to filter in. You'll notice that north wind picking up as we go through the overnight hours. Lows tomorrow morning back into the 40s, maybe some 50s farther to the south and the east as that cooler air will be a little more delayed moving into southeast Oklahoma into tomorrow morning. Still, though, above average temperature-wise as far as lows are concerned. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll work our way back up into the low to mid 60s, mixture of clouds, a little bit of sunshine with that north breeze. Overall, should be a fairly nice and pleasant Friday, just not as warm as what we have had recently. But if you got any plans Friday into Friday evening, thumbs up. You're going to be in great shape. No problems at all. You can see temperatures across green country, across the board here, pretty much looking at mid-60s, 66 McAllister, about maybe 62 or so around Grover, Grand Lake. So that range right there, that is comfortable weather, no doubt about it. Now, as we head into St. Patrick's weekend, 68 degrees on Saturday, 65 on Sunday. And again, maybe a slight chance we get a shower south by late Saturday. But Tulsa right now, I think we'll be okay, but we'll monitor that. As we head into early next week, temperatures into the the 50s on Monday. That's going to be our coolest of the next few days, but it does look dry. And then we'll start a quick rebound as we turn those winds back around out of the south and southwest. 70 on Tuesday, upper 60s on Wednesday. So some beautiful weather as we head into the middle of the week. May have an opportunity for a few showers and storms by the end of next week as another storm system will sweep on through. We'll keep an eye on that. Looks like we'll be back into the low 70s by the end of next week. And overall should stay fairly pleasant even as we go in to the upcoming part of next weekend.